Now, with the IPL well and truly underway and in its second week, it is our endeavour here on WION Sports to bring you some stars of world and Indian cricket to share their cricketing journey. Now, earlier today, I spoke to South African batsman and Kings XI Punjab enforcer David Miller. I began by asking David, who has been a one-team man, if we could safely call him a Punjab veteran now.
Yeah, it's obviously my 6th, 7th season for Kings XI, and yeah, it's as you can call me the veteran, you're more than happy to.
Both you and your captain Glenn Maxwell in fact started your IPL stint together in 2012, and now you're the team's senior most pros. Would you say that's a major factor behind Punjab's solid start to this season? With all the chopping and changing, most teams ending up take a couple of weeks to get their combination right. Not for you.
Yeah, it's been a good start, obviously, as you said. So you know, it hasn't been really that great the last couple of years for us, but you know, from being into the final 3 years ago, since then we've sort of lost our way a bit. But looking back, we probably started really well 3 seasons ago and got to the finals. Starting the season well now, obviously there's good hopes for a month's time for the finals and playoffs and that sort of thing. So the last couple of seasons we haven't started too well, so it's good to start well and the confidence is up, everything's great.
David, speaking of combinations, it's a deluge of some of the best power hitters in world cricket in your squad, of which sadly only 4 can play because of the IPL rules. Is there a lot of banter going around in the camp over who plays and who doesn't?
Yeah, there's always a bit of banter with the overseas in the sense because, like you say, I mean, it's difficult with only 4 being picked, and we probably have, look at the squad, we've got seven overseas batters, so it's a bit difficult at this stage, and it's not a great situation for the guys that don't play. Although in their own fields they're relative countries and that they world beaters as well, so it's. You know, it's a tough one, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
David, how much of a boost has it been to have your Indian bowling core in form? There's never been a question on your batting with you and all the other overseas stars you were mentioning, but the bowlers have endured a tough time through 2015 and 2016.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it helps a lot. I think, as everyone says, the T20 is a batter's game. But I really think the bowlers obviously contribute a huge amount. If you have a good bowling attack, it obviously can restrict the team to a lot less than what it would be. So I think bowlers have a huge amount of role to play. And as you see, the last 2 games we've started really well. The first 6 overs and obviously finished well, really well. So except for the last game with AB, but. Other than that, the guys are really on a high as a bowling unit, and it's nice to see the local guys coming through and doing really well.
Since you are talking about the domestic bowlers, one of them is a young pacer called T. Natarajan. He's not had the greatest of starts on the field, but your teammate Sean Marsh told us he's quite the handful in the nets, David.
Yeah, he's added a lot to the squad, I must be honest, and you know, he's new to the whole IPL scene, and but great to have him part of the squad, and I think he's going to have a huge role to play in the next couple of games, being a left-arm bowler and adding something different to the squad. So he's got a good head on his shoulders. The language barrier is a bit of a struggle at the moment with a couple of the overseas, and him struggles to speak English and Hindi. But yeah, he's a great bloke.
Yes, the Kings XI Punjab having a blast as they always do.